Hello. So it's the 27th, Saturday. Sad day today. I was supposed to be on my way to pick up the pigs today. Oh, I got the truck ready. I did that yesterday. I made a little clip of it to throw in right now, so boop. Oh, I got it backwards. That's big enough for 2 pigs, right? If there might be a little cozy in there. I'm gonna throw a strap over it, and then on the sides there, so it doesn't just keep on flapping up like that, I'm gonna try to zip tie it to the cage. Alrighty then. Yeah, that was me getting ready to leave at 5 in the morning, pick up the pigs, but it didn't happen. I don't know if you pay attention to the weather. It's oh man, it's storming crazy like right now in Tennessee, so that's why we canceled the pickup to next Saturday. So I gotta wait 1 more week. Yeah, so the plan was for me to leave this morning, 5 o'clock, head out to John's house, Casey Farms. He's in eastern Tennessee, so yeah, I was supposed to pick him up, pick up the pigs, do a little meet and greet video, do a little tour of his place, you know, we just do a little video together. I mean, I could have gone and picked up the pigs. I could have said, oh, hell with it, pick it up. I don't have an animal trailer where they could just, you know, sit inside. If I had one, I would have done it. Oh heck, and I would have just said, oh well, you know, forget the video. You know, can't shoot videos in the rain. Yeah, just whatever. Just, you know, opportunity gone. But hey, at least I would have had the pigs. But I don't have that. I have, as you saw, I just have a truck and with a cage, and I had the blanket over it. Basically, the pigs would have been just soaking wet in the back of the truck with the wind on them. It would have gotten cold. I don't want the pigs to be miserable for 4 hours, you know, in the back of the truck as I'm driving home. I just didn't want to do that to them. I mean, I think it's gonna be stressful enough for the pigs to be in the back of the truck riding home. So it's, and then you want to add cold rain to that. Yeah, stress them out. That's not a good way to start. I know they're just pigs, but still, you know, you gotta do, you know, what's right for the animals, because, and you know, I do believe in giving them a good life, and I like to start on a good note, not a miserable 4-hour trip in the freezing cold rain. I know it's kind of weird that I'm doing a video today about the water situation. This is my water barrel I use for my other pig. I was using it to hold water for my chickens, so I could, you know, just have water close by. I didn't have to constantly stretch hoses out to, you know, fill up my water containers for my chickens. And then when I got the pig, I ended up drilling a couple of holes and putting one of those water nozzle things for hogs. So I got one of these. I have one on there. I bought off Amazon. I would recommend not getting cheap ones. I got the cheaper one, and as soon as the pig stopped using it, it just rusted shut. I'm hoping the newer ones, a little more expensive, they don't rust, because they're supposed to be stainless steel. American made stainless steel might be better, because I got one that was made in China. That sucked. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on. Hopefully it still fits the other hole. The way I did it was, I don't know if you guys watch LumaFusion. Acres. I can't remember how to pronounce it right now. Lumen Acres. You know, good morning, modern steaders. You know that guy, Al? Yeah. Well, he made a video of how to put one of these on without any like extra bits and everything, where he drills a hole just slightly smaller than this one. And if I were a better YouTuber, I would have remembered how big these are. Sorry. And then he uses a lighter, heat up the plastic just around, just barely heat enough to be pliable, and then he screws this thing on, and then and it seals itself tight. And I did that, and it worked perfectly. So yeah, go check that video out. I'm not gonna take credit for that one. So that's where I got that video from. So I'm hoping this will fit back on. So so what you're supposed to do is, like, after you heat that up, you screw it on, get it to create the thread through the plastic, and then you leave it on for a few minutes, let it cool off, let it set, and then you screw it back out, and then the threads are inside that plastic. And you get yourself some Teflon tape. There's a certain way you're supposed to wrap this. I think it's the opposite way of how you're screwing it in, so it doesn't unravel itself as it. So if I'm turning it this way, I need to wrap it the other way. Yeah. Ah, Eureka. All right, I'm gonna do the other one and then fill it up, see if it's watertight still. I have a feeling the second one's not gonna be watertight. I probably should scrub it out first. Yeah, that's probably a good idea if I scrub that out. Let me go get my scrub brush. I don't know about you guys, but I use hoses all the time for everything I do that needs water in my house. I only have one spigot on this whole entire farm, so I need to always use hoses. And I found this nice little doohickey that you attach to the end of the hose. This thing. So if I need it turned off, I don't need to go all the way run over to my spigot and shut it off. I just whoop, and look at that. That shuts the water off for me while I'm working. All right, that's kind of cool. It's okay. Can you focus please on that? There you go. That's the name of it. Found it at Tractor Supply. The seal's not quite completely sealed, so water is leaking out of the seal. But the bottom one's fine. As you can see, there's no water around the edge. But there's water coming out of this thing. That is completely unacceptable. I'll try to figure out which one this was, which brand it was, and then I recommend not buying it. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. That's a bummer. Well, that's a waste of 50 gallons of water. I gotta dump it out and switch it out. Alright, it's past the first one and I don't see any drips coming down. So, and the nipple itself is not leaking, so that's good. Yeah, it's already leaking. I see a leak. So it's not tight. Alright, let's see if that does it, huh? I just tighten it up just a little bit more, see if that does anything. Yeah, water's still coming down off of it. Alright, I just won't fill it up all the way then. I'll just leave it like that. It's not even filled up to it and its water's leaking. That's a bummer. But this one's still not leaking, so that's good. I don't see anything coming out of that one, so that's the only one I really am worried about, so that's good. Alright, so yeah, that's my water barrel. You know what? Come to think of it, I probably should just hammer in a T-post in the back and put a strap to it. Better safe than sorry, right? So I don't have a T-post anymore. I got this long pipe. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? There we go. That's better. Wrap. Ta-da! I am gonna start them with water containers. With the water containers, because they may not know this system, so I'm just gonna have it sit there. I'm gonna put the water container there right next to it, and then every time they drink, I'm hit that nozzle part, you know, and that's how I trained the other pig to drink out of the nozzle. Was I put the water container underneath it, and then I hit the nipple and the water came out, and eventually she started drinking the water out of there. I think that's gonna be it. So that's my water barrel for the pigs. I was gonna do it next week once I had the pigs, because it probably would have been a cuter video with the little baby pigs running around, but it is what it is. I'll get the pigs next Saturday. Alright, my name is Sang. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.